I'm here with Lar Luborvitch, and we're a week before his season is getting ready to start at the Joyce. And it's a 2-week season. It begins October 8th.
October 8th.
And runs to the 20th.
It does.
And what I found very interesting, and why I have to congratulate you first, this is the 45th season of your company.
Yes, it is. Don't know how we got here, but here we are.
And you're doing 2 premieres for this season.
Yes.
And one of them, I was very interested because one of them, Vez, is they called it a reimagining.
That's right.
Of Fandango.
That's
an
right.
earlier work that you
That's
did.
right. Fandango was kind of a signature piece in the mid-'80s, and it had a checkered history because I had commissioned a score for the dance. It was a duet on the subject of a fandango, which is a dance of seduction between a male and female, basically. And the composer dropped out a few days before the premiere. He didn't like what he had done, and he simply disappeared and withdrew his music. So out of necessity, I quickly scrambled and found Ravel's Bolero, and then set the dance to Bolero, and that's how it was seen, how it was known for some years, and it was very successful in its time. It was done by a number of companies, including prominently the Ailey Company, but it always was an itch for me that it hadn't been what I had intended. And the music since then has been quite a cliche. And so I thought it was worth having another look at it, but that I would finish what it started and commission a score. So I commissioned a score this time to replace the Bolero, Ravel's Bolero, and took it as an opportunity to re-choreograph to some degree using all of the basic material. That's why we call it a reimagining. It's been restructured a bit, there's been some deletions, some additions, and this wonderful new score with a flamenco singer and flamenco guitar performing on stage with us.
You know, that's very interesting to me for a number of reasons. When a choreographer goes back and touches something he's already done, there's the possibility that it will, I'm sure they see it from a different point of view because it's been 20 some odd years since you originally did it. So your wealth and your growth and then just your understanding of Fandango and what you originally wanted to do has probably changed so much.
Well, you know, with regards to the earlier dances and whether or not any of them are worth bringing back, and a few of them always appeared worth bringing back, I don't usually remember why I really did them or what was going on at the time that prompted this particular response. So I tried to treat them with respect. I tried to treat them as, you know, kind of an artifact, and I try to preserve it in the best condition I can. In this particular case, because it was, in my eyes, always a flawed artifact, I took advantage of the opportunity to fix what hadn't finally been done, originally been done. And but I've tried to treat it with respect anyway. I've tried to maintain the intention as nearly as I could remember. However, it does feel like a very different dance. Done to the Bolero was very extroverted and very assertive dance. Now that it's being done as was intended to a flamenco singer guitar, it's much more internalized. It's a much more delicate dance now, and it has a curiously switched from a very overt piece to a very internal experience. So it's an interesting juxtaposition of what was meant, what was received one way historically, but has appeared in a very different way now in today's version.
So in a way, this is more your voice.
I think it's probably more the voice I would speak in now than I did then. I think when I was younger, I was more assertive and was more extroverted. And I think that the idea of creation has been internalized as I've gotten older and become a more a quieter, more intimate experience.